What's in there, bro?
The tunnels we walk out.
This is a security office. Where's that coming from? Bro, what is going on? Whoa, do you hear that? Yo, what is it?
Bro, it was playing unplugged.
What?
And it stopped when he touched it. What if this museum is a cover for something really bad that's about to happen? It's very convenient that during basically the apocalypse right now, we got all this.
Well,
Bunkers being set up. Moon landing fake footage.
turn your lights out.
Deep beneath the London city surface lays a series of tunnels known as the London Underground. Most known for transporting passengers to different destinations around London, but this only makes up for a small fraction of what most people actually see, as most of the tunnels will never be seen by the general public. Most of these tunnel systems and underground stations have haunting stories of ghostly apparitions. Tonight, we enter one of the hidden network systems, Clapham South Deep Level Shelter. Legendary stories of ghostly apparitions have been told by the public and workers who have allegedly seen the Queen beheaded and highwaymen who have since long roamed. In order for us to successfully explore and investigate the bunker, we had to do it in the cover of night. We would like to continue filming the Hidden London Underground series, but in order to do this, we need your help. Like the video, hit subscribe, and make sure the notification's on so you get notified every time we upload. Welcome to one of the hidden secret cities of London. Well, it's a nice day to go bunker busting. So we've actually come down to London today. We're going to check out a couple of bunkers in London. A lot of these places haven't been filmed, so this is going to be quite interesting. We're at Paddington Green World War II bunker right now, and this has been sealed for many years. We're about to go down inside. This used to be one of the main control centres during World War II. Say for example, you know, a place got bombed, they'll have the fire service, military, police, other things handling the situation from, you know, obviously the German bombers, V2 missiles as well, which was a big thing as well. A lot of buildings got destroyed. Obviously, you can see tower buildings and all sorts of stuff around us. But back in the day, this would have just been houses that were all destroyed during the war. Oh, this is it. Look at the door, it's like hanging off. It's going to be a tight squeeze, this. Oh, this is mad.
Straight underground, eh?
Yo, it smells so old.
It smells of sweaty socks.
It does, doesn't it? Look at the old toilets. Proper original, not even been smashed up or anything. We've still got the tables here, obviously, where they would have been like planning things and relaying information. Obviously, someone been chopping up the vents. So at one point, this would have been like a main relay room. They would have sent information back to what I believe would have been the main war room where Churchill would have been to report on the damage of the surrounding area after it's been bombed. Do you not find it like very like still and eerie? Can you imagine back in the day when people were hiding out in here? Everything's getting destroyed around them. The sounds it must have been making, like the thudding, rumbling of bombs.
Well, you know the scary thing is this is only about, what, 20 metres deep?
Yeah.
So they, if you'd have had a direct strike here,
Yeah.
it'd have killed them all. This wasn't nuclear proof. It wasn't exactly bomb proof either.
Well, nuclear bombs didn't exist at that point, was it?
No.
So it was the race to get some nuclear bombs. But they had the V2, the vengeance weapons.
Yeah, and that would have annihilated
Oh yeah,
this.
100%.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Scary thought, man.
So-
Scary, man, yeah.
So although they were under here, they weren't safe.
No. It's got more ablutions. Look, it's still got the rubber band on the motor. So in theory, you know, if someone actually serviced this, you know, there's a good chance this could actually run. It's crazy stuff. I really want to turn them. Yo, are they like porcelain knobs? Wow, the spring mechanism still works inside.
Old cooker, innit?
Wow, that's insane. Porcelain knobs.
I bet you still could do your cheese and toast and that. You know?
Beans and toast and all that, carry on. Yo, is that a Breville maker? So obviously this place is quite relatively small. You know, so it would have been quite a large amount of people were actually working in here. So you can imagine the conditions of people actually living inside this place, because obviously it would be unsafe for people to leave and go back to their homes. So, you know, maybe they'd have like some dormitories somewhere. Or as you can see, there's 2 sets of toilets. So you can imagine, you know, the amount of people in here is pretty crazy to think about it. I couldn't imagine what the conditions would be like inside here. I did actually try to Google this place to see if there's like any old pictures, but I can't really see anything related to World War II. All the pictures what it used to look like inside, so unfortunately I can't incorporate anything into this video itself. But if you do know more about this location, please drop a comment below. I want to know, or any links to pictures of this place if there is any exist, or the surrounding area of where this bunker is.
Do you know what's really weird?
Yes.
Because if you listen carefully, you can hear cars going past, but you get the odd bus rumbling, and it like crescendos, and like you could feel, you know, the vibration through the walls.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if when bombs were actually dropping, this place would have been literally shaking and rumbling?
Well, we're hardly even that far underground. Let's be fair. We're. When I go look at these stairs, we're like 10, 12 foot underground. That's it.
This is crazy to look at this. The old shower. Such a confined space.
I've got a lot of respect for the people that used to, you know, work in conditions like such as this. People on the frontline workers, especially from that area. You know, they were fighting for our freedom. Obviously, during the World War. You know, it must have been a really scary thing to actually come out of here and just not knowing what's going to actually happen, whether the house is going to be there when they get back, or whether the family's going to die, or friends or whatever. But it's, you know, they kind of had to do this for, you know, our future basically. And it's just, yeah, it's hard to kind of comprehend what people must have been actually going through at that point in time. Now the date is today, it's the 8th of June 2020, and obviously what is going on around us for the past few months with the whole coronavirus and everyone being on lockdown. Obviously we're in a part now where people are rioting over what happened in America and over here. There's gangs of people, protesters going into cities protesting, but there's people going in to protest just to cause violence and smash shops up and loot things, and it's not for protesting reasons. It's literally just for the sheer sake of smashing things up and causing violence. Some people are trying to get a message across, but it's being done in all the wrong ways. And what I'm trying to say is people think that they've got it hard now, but in theory, you know, that's nothing compared to this era, what we're talking about right now. You know, fighting for your freedom. You're in here fighting to survive for the future of our people. And it's sad, it's really sad that, you know, we live in a time like we do now when all of this is kind of put behind us, and, you know, there's no respect for any of this era or the people, what they did for our future. As you've seen in the news and things, because of all what's been going on with the rioting, war memorials, anything that commemorates soldiers or frontline workers or people who've died in the war being defaced, all in the name of, you know, the whole protesting thing. And I think it's sick and quite shocking, to be fair. And it's a sad age to live in, unfortunately. But yeah, just a thought for you guys. Just think about it just think about it. Yeah, weird.
Only to think that the walls could speak. What kind of conversations would have been taking place in here? What kind of things would have been done in here? And what kind of people worked in here? What ages, what names, what faces, what backgrounds? It's really fascinating to think.
Well, that was pretty cool. A step back in time, you know, just seeing, you know, possibly what it used to look like, but now this next place is going to be a banger.
My tramp jacket, we have a name in Wales, like Beppo, is tramps. Yeah? Okay. So, you know, it's like Mr. Beppo, and we were like, so, and my mate was pretending to smoke a spliff, and then yeah, basically we just. I can't tell you this though, can I? I can't actually tell you this story. I can't tell you this story.
Oh, why? What's wrong with it?
Let's just say that he's the Houdini of doors and managed to open a door.
This is the official story, right? This is the allowed story, right? We turned up to this place, right, and I've been there 3 times before. People have said to me, "Oh yeah, it's easy to get in and all this sort of stuff," and we're like, "Go up there, it's all locked." And we went up this time, and the door was like pulling open like that, and I just went like that, and the door came open. So I think somebody left it open, left it ajar. We went in there, you pull it closed, just lightly closed, and it goes ka-chunk. The pin goes through. It's locked. It's tight, so you don't get any of that gap. So it was going like that. Which is a bit like my sphincter when we were actually sitting outside there earlier on trying to go in. But yeah, once we got in there and we had a good look around, I put a piece of paper in the door so that when we come back, that little pin can't lock anymore. So that piece of paper is holding it out. So if nobody's been in there today, the paper should still be in there. When we open it, the paper's going to drop out. We're in, close the door, job done.
You do realise, has anyone ever called you a genius because you are
a sub-genius?
I'm a subhuman genius.
Sub-genius, yeah. I am a reverend minister of the Church of the Sub-Genius.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Is it true you're a reverend Is it true you're a reverend minister?
I am actually. I'm a reverend minister of the Church of the Sub-Genius. And we believe in eternal salvation by paying £30 to the church, and then when the end of the world comes, we're going to be on the pleasure saucers up there watching the Earth be destroyed from space. But we'll have loads of pleasure virgins looking after us on the saucers. It'll be really good. $30 is not a lot to pay for eternal salvation,
right.
Or triple your money back.
That take my wallet. Take my wallet.
Praise Bob. Praise Bob.
Right, everyone's passing your wallet.
I've not got nothing on me. Let's go. So that's some ventilation shaft. Oh, yo, look at the cobwebs. Oh, this is crazy, bro.
Watch out for the cobwebs.
Oh my god.
Look at stairs on the list and they're still powerful.
This is awful.
This is crazy, man. Real. Oh, it's
Whoa.
massive. Whoa. It's a massive chair.
Yo, is that lift still working?
I don't know.
Yo, look how they've buried down. You can see where they've like caged it. They dug the hole and put the reinforcement casing around to support the weight.
The lights keep turning on as we're going down.
Yeah, the motion sensor, man.
I know.
It's just crazy.
Not exactly the most abandoned.
Do you not find it funny when we come to places like it's like little kids?
Feel the rumble?
Yo, the rumble of the trains.
You hear the trains? We already in.
That is a long way down.
Holy crap.
So we're literally just walking down. This is mad mission. So we can actually hear the tube trains. So basically, if they're under attack, they can use this and the tube trains to get out to safety, away from the city. But yeah, this is apparently 150 foot deep, and now I'm seeing why. It just keeps going. Yo, we're in the bottom.
Here we are. Finally. At the bottom before there's the elevator. Oh my god.
What? We just stumbled into it, bro. This is insane.
Did it?
Andrew, brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Holy crap, you guys.
What have we done?
Oh man!
Yeah, which you did left and right.
What the hell is going on? Oh, we can hear more trains.
That's crazy. It's above us. Then they're going to judge us off that.
What?
Oh my god!
Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going this way.
We're going to get lost. We're just going to get lost.
Yo, this is like saying to a kid in a candy shop saying you're not allowed to have them sweeties, bro.
No, we got to stick together. We got to stick together.
I don't know.
We're going to get lost.
I don't know. I'm kind of game for getting lost there, bro. We're just wondering We're just wondering right now. We need to wait for those. Okay, let's be sensible. Yes, we'll wait for the others.
Let's try this because this, I mean, it's going to be hard, but we'll have to try.
I can just feel my legs turning away, bro.
Smile for us, Andrew.
Smile. Hey, just take a bunch.
This is the happiest you'll ever see, Andrew.
I love service songs, man. I just do.
Listen to trains. Listen, yo, listen to that.
I'll keep those.
Whoa.
Right about here.
Let's just open that wall because it really is.
It sounds like the train's literally just like above our heads. That's insane, isn't it? That is so loud. I can feel the building shaking.
Right, the adventure begins.
Bro, I can't believe we're actually going to do some paranormal stuff in a place like this. This is definitely first on the channel for me. 100%. Some extreme ghost hunting right now.
First on the channel for you, bro. This is the first on the channel for almost anybody. I can probably count on one hand the amount of people who've actually ever made it in here.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is insane.
At this tunnel, but when like to get a first reaction, bro, I was gobsmacked.
Right, this is absolutely crazy. I can't believe we kind of just walked in here and just disregarded the fact of these shells. I mean, they're not even shells. That's what I thought initially they were shells, but these are actually beds. People used to sleep on these during the war. So obviously, you know, when it's been bombed, people would actually be down here. Just think of how many people were here. Just think of the heat, you know, because there's not any like kind of ventilation or anything. So thousands and thousands of people sleeping on these bunks. What a weird, weird thing. There's a train above. That is absolutely insane. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button right now. Make sure the notification bell is on. Also check the links in the description where you can find the merch, help support the channel and create more videos such as this. Fuck you! Obviously this is what it used to look like. Can you imagine? So obviously they're turning this into a museum. We're trying to open it back up to the public, but this is kind of a sneak preview. Sneak preview right now, guys. This is the first.
Carl.
Yo.
Have you not even, what are you doing? You're filming the wrong bit.
What's going on? What? 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 No, that is weird. That is, bro, that is apocalyptic.
It's amazing. It's like being in a spaceship.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So we're just coming to another section now. Just come past that brick wall and look at this again. It's just all these beds. Just think at one time this would have been full of people. I bet the heat was horrendous in here. I can smell the oil.
Yeah, you can smell it, man. We don't only do
Oh, we've got more beds. This is insane. It just keeps going. Look at this. This is where a bomb struck. What's that on Belham High Road in South London? Smashed through the tube station.
It's people.
It's the platform.
You can hear the platform.
That's the noise of the platform.
That's why
Yeah, this is
no way.
the tube station platform.
People talking on the tube station.
So wait a minute, there must be a door that can go to the top.
We don't want to go through there.
It's got to be up here, look.
Oh, mate.
Directly to the surface.
No way. That's the projector.
Where's that coming from?
Bro, what the hell's that noise?
Shh. It's a noise, just seen a light. Where's that projector? What is going on?
Whoa, do you hear that?
Bro, where's that coming from?
Guys, there's an air raid.
Watching a film.
Yo!
Oh my gosh, every shark sound is going on.
Guess it's history in the making.
and scurry back to the safety of their own bedroom.
I'm ready for the premiere, bro.
Okay. Ready?
Boot Street, Oval, Stockwell, Clapham North, Clapham Common, and Clapham South.
Yes, sir. Yes. We attack at dawn, boys.
Which way do we go? What? It just goes down there again.
Yeah, if we follow that all the way to get back to the...
Wow. This is insane.
We've been walking down this tunnel. Each tunnel of these approximately take about a minute to get down. And it's so long.
Oh, bro. What the hell is
What the hell is this?
air filtration? More legs.
Wow. This is insane.
Got checkers. Got checkers down here.
But they don't have
And
Fortnite.
snakes and ladders.
Yo, snakes and...
Holy crap.
Bro, we gotta play some snakes and ladders.
Master, let's go.
Yo, I'm game. We've got some
Oh,
dice.
you're talking smart. Let's get your dice out.
Yeah, look, here's a picture of obviously what it used to look like.
Right here. Kennen Sie Deutsch?
That's how you get down it fast. I mean, that scooter's going rapid.
That is cool.
He's not even at the end yet. Yo, what is it?
It just stopped when you picked it up.
It was.
Bro, it was playing unplugged.
What?
And it stopped when he touched it.
That's weird. I heard it playing a second ago.
There's buttons on the side of it. If you press one of the buttons.
It's unplugged.
It was completely unplugged.
What? Yeah, it's starting like an air raid
I just
siren.
stopped. I wasn't
Guys,
I wasn't even recording at the time.
Yeah, I had my camera turned off.
The problem is, there's that many weird sounds going on here. You walk down the corridor, there's 40s jazz music going on. I don't know what to think about all these noises.
I'm positive that was the start of it.
Definitely, man. I
That-
heard it.
Again, it's
not-
regrettable my
yeah,
camera wasn't filming. That was weird. We were just walking and went. See what happens again.
Oh my god. I just filmed it then as well. It's really weird. It smells like really oily smell. It's like, yo, it's super hot up here as well. It's got to be the way to the trains.
Going up. I'm up for it if you guys are.
Dude, if you had the trains.
That's crazy.
The trains must be literally just here then. It's hot up here.
Feels like the air is tight.
Yeah. What? No way. No way.
Yeah, I can really smell the train grease though.
Yeah.
It's a really thick smell.
Show yourself to us.
Did you just hear what sounded like people talking?
There. Did you hear it there? What is that?
What is that? Looks like walking. It's coming from the other wall. There's a lot of bangs happening now. Shh.
Listen.
I can't open the door.
There's noise behind here. Tell you now, there's noise behind it.
It's weird. It was like a boom. I heard it again then. Oh, listen.
Is there a train behind this brick wall?
Dude.
Yeah. That is the train tunnel. That is the freaking London to...
So wait a minute. That through there must be a push station platform, maybe a disused one.
Yeah,
because they've got a lot of them.
How fresh is this? This wall's fresh.
Because a lot of them are disused now, and they with their access to the underground shelters, because people used to sleep on the tracks as well as down here when it was overflowing with people, so maybe that's disused station.
I had my suspicions that this was an entrance from the tube for people to come in who are getting ready to be sheltered from during wartime.
Yeah.
Where else would they be coming? They wouldn't be coming in from those where we came in, the circular thing outside. The idea was to go into the tube, walk through a hallway, and then down there into the bunker.
Yeah. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Shh.
It's the platform.
The platform. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, let's do a spirit box to see what we do get inside here. It'd be interesting. I mean, we're underground, so it's kind of highly unlikely I'm not going to get anything as such. But we don't know, because we've had some interesting stuff underground before.
Yeah, in a deep underground bunker, wasn't it? And stuff still came through.
So let's do it, man.
So they say that apparitions of queens missing their heads have been seen down here before. So I think that's a good jumping off point.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like, that's what they're saying. Obviously, you know, there's like highwaymen and things like that inside here. And,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's just a question of what was here before these things.
Yeah, let's try it. Hello? Is anyone still down here? And try and use the device to come through and speak with us. They say that the highwaymen haunt in these tunnels. Yeah, it's like it's coming through.
Something is coming through. Air raid siren.
Sounds like residual.
I reckon it's a residual. Yeah, definitely.
That's how it's in there.
Hello? That was actually moving here then as well.
Right after the air raid siren.
Let's keep running for a couple more seconds. We keep hearing air raid sirens. Can you do it again for us? No, to be honest, I don't think we're going to get anything. Do you know what I think, if anything, if it is down here, I don't think it'll be intelligent as such. I think it's more residual, because we keep hearing, on 2 occasions now, the air raid siren.
Definitely.
But maybe it's just on the off chance that we hear these things. Again.
Was that a...
Hello? Can you make that sound again for us? It's eerie, the fact that we're in deep underground right now. Literally no one can hear us scream. And it's even more spooky that every time we say something, it's like crescendos down these tunnels. Spooky, man. Bro, did you hear that? Dude, did you not hear that again?
What'd you hear?
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
It's like chains rattling.
No way.
Right, guys, I've literally just put my camera down for 2 seconds. Just taking some pictures of Andrew, and no joke, it's like I just heard chains. It literally sounds like chains in here.
Right, I've been thinking about it. These all have barcodes on them, so that means these were brought in. I've seen photos of this place before, none of the beds were in here.
Yeah, that's the way.
What if this museum is a cover for something really bad that's about to happen? I mean, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here, but the world's been getting a little crazy lately.
We were in here last night, there was none of this noise of all these trains.
Really?
No, it was really quiet, like eerily quiet, nothing.
What time was it when you came in?
I don't know.
Train shut off.
I think you messaged me about 10 o'clock saying you're going in.
Yeah. We didn't hear a single train. Could this be a cover for... Yeah.
What do you reckon, Matthew?
What are the odds that these beds got brought in here?
Well, there must have been trains on last night. We came in here about 10 o'clock. We didn't hear a single train.
No, the conspiracy that these beds that got brought in here, I've seen photos of this place without any of these beds, right? They all got barcodes. What are the odds that this is a cover, the museum is a cover, and they're getting ready to use this again?
Well, it could be, yeah, because, I mean, the lights are on, alarms are turned off, they might be ready for somebody to just come in here like at short notice.
Really?
Well, imagine if coronavirus started like decimating the UK population, they'd probably send people underground.
So wait a minute. This actually could be like a pandemic shelter.
It could probably be used as one. Or even
it's
worse.
a bit strange these have been put in here.
Well, think about war as well. Have you noticed what's going on in the world lately?
If people started rioting and food and medicine was on the agenda for people to get hold of, they'd be going from house to house, building to building, but they wouldn't be able to get in a bunker, so the rich and important people would probably come down here for safety.
That would make sense.
You know, and then everyone else would be fighting it out on the surface.
It is strange though. It does have the vibe.
And what is happening in the world right now? I mean, what happened yesterday, what happened the day before, and the day before that, in nearly every country, what's been happening?
Even in
riots,
the city, London.
mass riots. Now, isn't it convenient that all the power is switched on down here, all the equipment's here, and the alarm isn't on?
Yeah,
like literally, there's people ready to come and move in here.
And it literally looked like the door was left in a situation where it could be easily opened. Maybe that was by explorers, but maybe that was by design. Maybe somebody's told people, look, if you need to get in there, just walk up, door will be open.
It's weird.
I mean, it's hidden in plain sight as well. It's hidden with graffiti. You would never think this was a place that was becoming a museum because literally the entrance is full of graffiti. It's not like an inviting entrance.
What I want to know is why the barcodes are on there. That's the thing about this.
They're newly made.
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
about it. If you were issued, if we were all sent into a bunker and issued a bed, we'd each have a barcode.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd each have a number. You know?
It could be asset tracking because this is owned by the rail authority and it's a historical sort of piece. So every single item in here might be barcoded.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. I'm just throwing out some ideas there. That's all.
Yeah.
Granted, though.
It's just a bit strange, isn't it?
It's very convenient that during basically the apocalypse right now, we got all this.
Well,
Bunkers being set up.
I mean, it may be not for people to.
That's grabbing the beds.
It's mad, isn't it? I mean, it may be not for people who are alive. It may be for storage of bodies of the dead.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
That's a good point. That's a good point as well.
They'll all be body bagged up.
That would explain barcodes as well.
Yeah, because they've also got airfields and hangars in unused aerodromes are getting ready, you know, for sort of bodies, but it never happened.
We went to an actual an abandoned water park in Leeds, and when we got there was big generators outside. We were converting it into a morgue.
Yeah.
They were converting it into a morgue, so we couldn't film it. You guys didn't see that because we filmed it. We filmed the intro, got there, and realised it was a pandemic morgue. So we could be in. It explained that the air conditioner's on at the moment as well, ventilating the place.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's no one here, why the hell are they venting the place as well? It's like there's a lot of things starting to click now.
Yeah, and I mean they need to get people quickly out of the centre of London. They might put them in here, and then maybe they'll transport them from here onto the rail network out at night and get them out of the city. But you know, this will be like temporary storage.
No, but that's a bit because if you've not noticed, literally it looks like in the past few months. They bricked up all the entrances to the
It's
fresh.
Yeah, they're like fresh brickwork. Yeah,
it's fresh. Like literally the past few months, i.e. when COVID-19 started.
And the lift is being serviced. It's brand new. The lift, so maybe that's to sort of aid getting things in and out. Because why would they spend that money for a museum that doesn't have many people? I mean, there's only a handful of people per year ever get to see this. So why would they put all the money into it?
Yeah, precisely. Weird that is. So there's some cover-up stuff going on right now.
Yeah, it's starting to feel really
fishy going on.
Think about this, right? If this was for asset tracking, one of these, one item, one code.
True.
Each one of these has a number because this is for people or bodies. So they can log you in, they can scan you, that's the body, they walk away. They know where the body is and come back to it quickly. These are for people to be in them because one would be for the whole thing. This is all welded into one unit. One coat would be one unit. This is individual for potential bodies.
So wait a minute, have these been assembled down here or welded down here?
These were from the war, but they would only class this as one item. The whole thing would be one item, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, but this is individual spaces.
Yeah, because you've got the number, but then you've got C, B, A. Yeah, you've got up to F.
Tracking numbers. So you just have a little barcode device.
You'd have a body bag. You'd have a body bag with a barcode. You'd scan that, and you say right, and you move on, and then
Wait,
body bag, scan that, move on.
Stumbled across here.
This actually could have been a temporary morgue for the virus.
No, not
That's
temporary,
right.
because it's only recently been set up. I think that it's either. I don't even think it's for bodies. I literally think it's for people. I think they're expecting something bigger going on. I mean, you've got the pandemic, and it's been covered up right now by the riots going on constantly with the Black Lives Matter. You've got a lot of stuff going on, and the world is falling apart, and they're building this.
They always play scared, and they've always got their own backs, so they're planning for this sort of stuff all the time. So yeah, won't be for us. That's one thing for sure.
That's what it says. Moon landing fake footage.
It's just joking, isn't it?
I don't know. Is there anything in that box?
What is this company? Security Archives, the Records and Information Management Solution.
I don't know where the lift is. I want to take the lift to the top, please.
It took us 5 long years to fulfill it, but by that great Lord Harry we did fulfill it. We said we hang down the Washington, the same free man, now we came along, nothing but the dear.
That's so weird. Would you come out into a street like this, just out from that building?
Well, what a phenomenal explore. That is it. Another crazy adventure. Tell me your thoughts on that location. Still pretty blown. If you want to see us back though, make sure to drop a comment. On that note, make sure to check the guys out. The link's in the description, but that is it. Check out the links for the merch as well. Support the channel, and that is it. Peace, guys.